sponsored by eufy. Here's the thing, robot vacuums aren't new. You've probably seen dozens of them zigzag across hardwood and get stuck under your couch. But a robot vacuum that can deep clean your floors and then snap off to deep clean your couch, that's different. So when eufy sent over their brand new E28, the world's first 2-in-1 Hydrojet robot vacuum with a detachable portable deep cleaner, I knew I had to give it a shot. Can one device actually handle a triple disaster? Today, we're gonna find out, starting with the FlexiOne portable deep cleaner. And if you wanna check it out for yourself, I'll have a link to the eufy E28 down in the description below. This right here is what makes the E28 more than just a typical floor robot. The dock isn't just a charger. Slide out the FlexiOne portable deep cleaner and you've got a genuinely powerful handheld spot cleaning machine that shares the same water tank and motor as the main vacuum. If you've ever tried to actually get pollen or grime off of outdoor cushions after winter, or get pet hair and stains out of the carpet and stairs, you know a regular robot vacuum just doesn't get those things done. So for me, it was all about my outdoor deck furniture preparing for the summer, and it was handled. As you can see, it sprays water onto whatever you need to clean while simultaneously pulling that water back out with the vacuum. Again, this is great for stairs, couches, pet beds, car seats, basically anything that most robot vacuums will either ignore or just can't physically get to, this thing actually tackles. And the best part is there's a self-clean button on a hose, so even the worst messes don't end up haunting your next cleaning session. And you can also remove the brush itself if you want to rinse that off separately. And that's just the portable spot cleaner. Wait till you see what this thing can do once it hits your floor. All right, most robot mops kind of just phone it in. They drag a wet pad around and call it a day. The E28 goes way harder. If you've ever knocked over a bottle of soy sauce, or in my case, ponzu, you know it can soak in, it can stain, and it's something you kind of want to just wipe up right away. Most regular mops are gonna just smear it around. So I wanted to see what the E28 would do with that classic type of spill/mess. The E28's Hydrojet system uses a single roller mop spinning at 180 RPM, while a pair of internal scrapers work 360 times per minute to keep the mop clean as it goes, so it's not just dragging dirt around, it's actually scrubbing with a consistent pressure, constantly using fresh water. So watching it erase that sticky, salty mess was genuinely impressive. And it's not just about the mop. The E28 puts down 15 newtons of downward pressure as it cleans. That extra force means it can actually lift stubborn stains that most other robot mops just skate over. There's even a port for liquid detergent built right into the dock. I used the official eufy lavender detergent and it made the house smell super fresh. And this is actually a feature I'd like to see on more robot mops. Don't just use water, actually let me put in some sort of mild detergent as well. Okay, the other thing, it keeps the clean and dirty water in separate tanks, so it's not just moving muck from one room to the next. And this is the first robot vacuum in the industry that is TUV certified for deep and effective cleaning. So an independent lab agrees it's doing real deep cleaning, not just surface shining. Plus, eufy says it uses 50% less water than older robots, so you're saving on resources too. All right, so that's mopping, but what about the other stuff? Suction is what separates a robot that just pretends to clean from one that actually does the job. And the E28, 20,000 PA of suction. That is a serious vacuum. If you've ever found things like me, Cocoa Krispies, under your kitchen table, or stepped on random popcorn kernels days after movie night, you know those bigger crumbs are where most robot vacuums might tap out. So I made sure to test the E28 on these types of real life messes and spills, the ones that actually annoy you. Whether you're running it over a thick rug, hardwood floors, or a minefield of dog hair, the E28 is just going out there eating up debris. But the real MVP might be the dual spiral brush. It's the first retractable anti-tangle brush I've seen in a robot vacuum. So whether it's pet hair or human hair, the brush reverses and then drops that hair straight into the bin instead of wrapping it up and forcing you to break out the scissors. It's a little detail, but if you ever spent a Saturday morning detangling the brush on your vacuum, you know exactly why this matters. So when it comes to all-in-one convenience, the eufy E28 is the move. Again, it's the first robot vacuum I've tested that actually pulls off all three: vacuum, mop, and spot clean, and does all three of them with no hassle. Click the link in the description below for $150 off the E28 with code eufy Hydrojet. Or if you're on a budget, get the E25 with the same cleaning power, just without the portable deep cleaner. Thanks for watching as always, guys. I appreciate your support. I'm Andru Webbers, and I will catch you in the next video.